and I think that most of the people here feel like money and Wall Street are the real issues. So I think they felt like this was the appropriate grounds to do it. And I don't know about Times Square. Times Square is an interesting choice because it's literally it's the epitome of advertising. It's the epitome of all the money making, all the capitalism. So it's an interesting choice. There are a lot of mixed messages. I think the most powerful one that I've seen is just the "We Are the 99%." I really think that sends a strong message, just to say, we're here, we are the majority, and you need to recognize that. I think that's the most important thing they're doing right now.
We're here in Times Square. Question, have you been affected by the current decline in the economy in any way?
I have, absolutely. I've noticed that it's become harder to afford the basics, and I have always worked full-time, always, since about 16 years old. But I'm seeing that money dissipates like nothing, and I would love to find out if there's a way we can redirect a little bit of what's being taken out of our taxes so that we have a couple more services to buoy some of my friends who I notice are taking longer to find a job. I'm blessed that I still have one, frankly.
The Federal Reserve is very much a part of the problem, because the fact that every time you invest $100 into a bank, they go and print 9 times the amount of that money. Where's those $800 coming from? It's false money. Gold and silver is actual money. What we have now is not money. 1913 is when the Federal Reserve System was put into place, and it's very much unconstitutional because you're printing false money. Like we're so much in debt. The national debt is $14.3 trillion right now. With one year, just 1 year alone of the interest that the national debt upholds, was it like $300 billion right now is the interest rate? One year of that will pay for college. My whole generation, every kid in the United States right now would be able to go to college with just that 1 year's worth of interest that the national debt is sinking into right now. We're at $14.3 trillion. In the 1980s is when we first hit $1 trillion into the national debt. How far is this gonna go up? Like, we need to stop now. We need to wake up. Some people are 50, 60 years old still living in a delusional world from the America they grew up in, because that's the America that brainwashed them.
I think democracy occurs when the political system that people have consented to govern them responds to the needs and desires of the people, not the needs and desires of capitalists or corporate executives or banking institutions. If this movement peters out, if people get burned out and don't sustain our momentum, and business continues as usual, then we're looking at severe environmental catastrophes as a result of unfettered global warming. The working class, the middle class, are going to get poorer and poorer as the wealth of the top 1% will just increase greater and greater. And, John F. Kennedy said in a speech that those who make peaceful revolution impossible make violent revolution inevitable. I don't know if it'll get that far. I think that would be the worst case scenario. And that is exactly why the reason people need to be out here today at Occupy Wall Street.
Capitalism, in my opinion, the rate it's going, the final outcome is going to be a very small amount of people own everything. The rest of people have nothing, and that's not going to be good for anybody.
Live from Times Square, and this is Sais Black, and you are on the Ave.